What is up, Charlotte Orioles and Oriole families? We are back again for another Valorant stream. We are a little bit delayed in getting on, and we apologize for that. The fire alarm just went off, so we had to delay our match a little bit, but we are going to play. We're going to be in Week 5 this week. We are sitting at 2 wins, 2 losses right now, 500 so far. We are playing Grand Rapids West Catholic in this game, so we're looking to get over the hump here and try to get to 3 wins and 2 losses and get ourselves back in that winning column. We are getting both teams set up and ready to go. Our kids have just been out in the cold for about 20 minutes, so they are working on getting themselves warmed up, getting their hands good, making sure they're in the range, getting the shots right, and we'll be ready for this one. So I appreciate everybody popping in for the late stream. I apologize. This one might go a little bit late. If you're a parent, I really apologize for that, but like we said, the fire alarm went off. Not much we can do about that, so this game might run a little bit longer for those parents coming to pick up their kids, and we apologize for that. But we will get started as soon as we are ready here. Basically, chat, to put it plainly, this is a big win, a big must-win situation for the Charlotte Valorant team. We are sitting at 2-2 right now. Currently, we are 18th in the MySef leaderboard, 18 out of 48. So if we lose here, we very well could drop into a situation where we are unsure if we're going to be able to make the state playoff. A win here sets us up where we can make that state playoff, and we'd be much better off if we did win this game. So this really is a must-win for us, and we really need this one. So we are waiting on Charlotte to ready themselves up here. Once we get into this game, like I said, this is a huge game for Charlotte to win if we're able to make this happen. The goal is to win this game and start to make a run towards those state playoffs, but you got to take this one step at a time. We have to win this game in order to even play the next one and have a chance at the state playoff. For those of you that are joining, hello, Sherry, I see you. For those of you that are joining, we are ready now. For those of you that are joining, we do have a 3-minute delay on. That is just for our protection as well as Catholic West protection. It's a mandated delay by MySef, so you are basically seeing me in a 3-minute delay. So I will talk to the chat. I will see the chat, but it's going to take me 3 minutes or so to get there. Sherry, I appreciate you saying it's okay. The fire alarm went off. There was apparently, I guess, an incident with a saw in one of the wings of the school. Somebody was using a saw. It made a little smoke. I'm not really sure. But our kids are warmed up. They are ready to go, so we are back. We have Davin going to be playing as a KJ. That's Insanity right there. Target 598. That's Ryan as our Gecko. Red Ninja coming in always. All right, on our Omen with with Ethan Ripley. And then we have Jacob coming in, Beam. New to the roster, just popped up this week. We don't have to have roster lock until Friday, so he came out for the team this week, played really well. We like what we saw, so he's going to play Sky for us right now. And then, of course, we have Dad, Jason. He's going to be playing Raze. And yes, chat, I have told him I hate his name. He will not change it. So there's that. But the first map we're going to play on is called Bind. Bind is a fun map. It's got teleporters that link the map back and forth, so you can have some really creative rotations, go back and forth on it. Charlotte's going to be playing a double initiator comp. We're going to have 2 initiators on the map. We were thinking about going double sentinel, but we settled on double initiator. We like the flash ability. We like the capability of those initiators. So Big must-win scenario for Charlotte. Chat, before this pops off, make sure you grab your water, stay hydrated, take a couple sips. I've got my Dasani with me today. Not the best kind of water you can have, in my opinion, but hey, we got some Dasani. Watching next to the Gulf of Mexico, are you kidding me? I was just outside for a fire alarm, and it was like 48 degrees. I'm very jealous. I hope that you're enjoying the sunshine and the waves. And I hope we can put on a victory show for you here that'll make it even better. So, Charlotte's going to be defending first, so we're going to be trying to stop that spike from exploding. We are going to have Ryan. We'll always start with him because the family always shows up. So we'll put Ryan on the screen first. Target 598 here, playing on A site. So looking at West Catholic's comp, they're running a double initiator as well. Triple initiator. What in the world? They have 3 initiators. I'm so confused. Okay. 4 initiators and a controller. Alright, the first pick comes out, and on the side of West Catholic, Ryan goes down. It's going to be an A push. It looks like Charlotte's backing off for a full retake situation here. KJ is hard sticking to B plant just in case they rotate, but Spike is planted, so you'll see KJ start to move over. Pistol round is something Charlotte has struggled with in the past. Putting some shots down. Good kill by Jason right there. I don't know how he got the kill. There also was a kill coming down from Ethan Ripley. So right now it's a 4v3 in favor of Charlotte. Charlotte can work their way back onto site here and try to defuse this spike for their team. Left side pick comes out. Jason fighting on the left side now. Charlotte has to make a move on this spike because they are running out of time. Gets the kill. He's got to defuse right now. That's going to be a round win for Charlotte in round 1. Great job by Charlotte. They get one of them picked off early. We go down 4-5, but Charlotte able to come back and retake site and win off of that. That's really, really good gameplay by Charlotte. So Charlotte is going to be largely saving this round. It looks like we're going to get 1 light buy, 2 light buys. Thinking about light buying. Looks like Jacob and David have decided to stay with their ghosts, and we have light buys basically from everybody else. Jason has a judge, so that's a shotgun. Let's see what he can do with that here in Hookah. There's all sorts of nicknames for the things on the map, so where Jason is standing right now, this is called Hookah. He's going to try to just rat this corner and get a pick here. Let's see if he can just make this happen. Dog is coming out. Oh, he gets 1 pick. Back off, back off. Good job. Back off. He's going to nade. He's going to throw some util out there. He gets a pick with his nade, too. Jason's popping off. And Jacob comes through the teleport as well. Jacob flashes, and he's going to peek with Jason. Jason gets another pick. Jason's popping off. Let's go back to this kid. All right. A pick coming out by Jacob to ruin the ace. Why not? And Jason gets the last kill. Huge round by Jason. Shaking his screen because he knows that he just popped off. That's huge by him. Honey Badger, I see you in the chat. Let's go Orioles, man. Just saw Dolphins? Shoot. Well, you just saw Dolphins, but Charlotte's swimming in victory right now because they're 2-0. I doubt they fall for this again, right? There's no way. Let's see here. Jason is sitting in the same spot with that shotgun as he was before. Waiting to see if anything comes down. Some util does come out, but it looks like there's going to be some heavy pushing on A site here. Mally comes down onto Heaven A. The first pick comes out in favor of Charlotte. Ryan gets the first pick. Let's go to Ryan over here because he might be popping off right now. Let's see. He sends his wingman out to try to get some intel. There's going to be a man across from him. He's going to be switching guns as he looks across. He's got to peek his angles. It's a 2v2 right now. 2v1, let's check that because Davin gets a kill. They know Silva's in smoke or on the other side of smoke here. They can defuse the spike now. And Charlotte's going to win the 3rd round as well. 3-0 Charlotte. Huge rounds by Charlotte. So, Grand Rapids Catholic West is going to have to figure something out here. Jason, jeez, Jason has 8 kills right now for everybody at home. Jason already has his ult right now. So, honestly, if I were Jason right now, I'd be looking at this like, look, I could play my ult here, right? Because they're not going to be expecting it. It's round 3. By the time you get another ult, you'll probably get 2 ults off at least in this on this defense. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Jason just go ahead and ult right here. I would just ult this site right. I would just ult this peak. Yes, yes. Oh my God, he's doing it. I love when I'm correct. But they're not there. He's just got to shoot it. Nope, they're not going to be there. All right, I don't hate that play. Jacob being really aggressive over here. He's kind of holding an off angle. He's holding a long angle with the Spectre. Hopefully they come short, because if they don't come short, it's going to be a little weird for him. It looks like West has played a little differently now. They're playing a little more patient with this. Not trying to go too crazy, but they have planted Spike back onto A site. That's 4 plants in a row on A site. Oh my gosh, nice pick there by Ryan. Ryan's going to try to defuse with his wingman right now. He's going to have to clear a corner before he can do it, because he's got to get around that box. 3v3 right now, because some picks come out in lamps. A pick comes out, a trade comes out in lamps, but it's a 2v1 and now a 2v0, because Ryan and Jacob finish it off. This team's looking crisp right now. Whew. 4-0 Charlotte. Huge must-win scenario. I've said it a couple times. I'm going to say it again. We've expressed to the kids basically like, this is it, man. Like, we win this, we're in good spot. If we lose this, we're gonna have to win a lot of games after this to make something happen towards states. So good to see these kids showing up when the time matters. What you're also seeing is I don't understand. Maybe they'll explain to me later. I don't know. But I mean, Catholic West is playing 4 initiators and 1 controller. They have no sentinel. They have they don't really have much to work with here other than blinds and stuns to make this thing work. Jason here, ratting with the judge. Being very patient. This is hard for him. He does here. He does here. That's a kill by Jacob. And a kill by Jason. Jason and Jacob, the duo here, popping off every round, it seems. He throws the nade, but he does get peeked on it. He has a sheriff in his back pocket, so he is going to have a little bit of range here. But he's going to pull the sheriff back out. Or he's going to pull the judge back out and try to play with it. They take TP, so this is going to be an A-site fight now. Because Catholic West has taken the TP, which is going to put them in showers right next to where Ripley is playing right now. Nice smokes by Ripley to cut off sight lines. The nice pick coming out here by Jacob again, getting tons of picks for this team right now. Great job by him so far in his first start. Ripley's going to TP on top of box just to give it a weird peek for his team. But it looks like the last one's probably going to come through showers. They should condense on this with Jason and get the kill. And Charlotte's going to go up 5-0 to start. This is huge. Charlotte looks like a team reborn right now. This is very good to see. The team that we are playing right now is also tied for 18th with us. So this is an 18 in the state versus 18 in the state matchup right now. And Charlotte, you know, we're asserting our authority to start with this. But, hey, the game goes to 13 for a reason. I've seen a lot of games turn around from this point. Catholic West probably has something in their pocket that we're not prepared for yet, so Charlotte's got to lock it in, make sure that we close this one out.
I've got your trail.
Sobadar coming in, shoots it after 1 ping, does get a ping on him. Looks like a big A push. They're going to have to destroy that. Destroy your teammates too. Destroy your teammates too. That's rude. Ryan looking to get some shots down. He's got no shots to get because there's some pretty good smokes placed by their brim. Peeking the same angle here. It's a very dangerous thing to do, but Jason's going to go ahead and start aggressing out of the angle, and he does get picked off, but his teammate trades him. It's a 4v3 in favor of Charlotte. Util being thrown by both teams. Davin plays in lamps, gets a pick And now he's looking for the last player in Brim. He's going to aggress it so that way his team can get the defuse. But the Brim is going to ult spike to try to delay Charlotte, but it's not going to delay Charlotte long enough. I'm pretty sure that they have this defuse as they huddle together on the spike. That's very adorable. 6-0 Charlotte to start. Wow. Great start by Charlotte. One thing we talked about the first few weeks, man, is this team is so close to being very good. And we've been trying to coach them up on a few things in terms of being patient, letting the game come to you, let them make the mistakes, so on and so forth. So it's good to see them. It's good to see them really do that here so far in this one. Hopefully that continues for the rest of the game here. So Jason's going to switch his peaks. He's going to be playing with the op here. I'm definitely going to watch Jason for a while. The operator is a one-shot kill, man. This gun is crazy. He gets one pick with it. Why not? Looks for a second. No way Catholic West peeks it again, right? He hears a lot in hookah. The flash comes out from hookah. He's going to peek down onto site here. They're all to his right. He hears them. He's just waiting for one to step out here. One steps out and gets put down. Nice shots, Jason. Throws his grenade out. He pulls his frenzy out, but he's going to pull the operator back out because he's him. The last fight looks to be over here where Jacob's at right now. Jacob's going to dog in and try to stun him. He's got him stunned out, and he's going to go ahead and turn the corner, but his teammate gets the kill before he can get there. Jason is absolutely feasting right now on West Catholic. All right, after 7 rounds, you know what it means, chat? Hydration time. Gotta have the hydration. So, West Catholic has a lot of work to do here. Charlotte up 7-0. They tried A for the most part. They have pushed B a few times, but mostly A. Let's see if they stick to their tendency here. A peek comes down on A, but it doesn't seem like they are pushing A. Gonna send the flash through to the other site to try to get the intel. No intel to be had. Very quiet right now. Can Charlotte maintain their patience? Let's see. The util coming out on B site. Looks like it's going to be a B site push here. That's a bad smoke. They should take advantage of that. The ult coming down, and it's going to get a few of them. But it doesn't get the ones that matter, which are right in front of Ryan right now. Ryan trying to make something happen. He's going to throw some util out to try to get a stun down. Ryan's going to just be playing this super patient, hoping his team can get some picks for him, and they do. Some big picks coming out in terms of Charlotte right now, and it looks like a wasted KJ ult, but that's not going to matter too much because Charlotte's going to go up 8-0. Those little mistakes, though, wasting a KJ ult like that might hurt us later down the line. But, hey, nothing to complain about right now, really, for Charlotte. Everybody with a positive KD, everybody's frying out there. That's huge. Let's go back to Jason with this op. Looks like Jason is changing sites to A. He's like, I want kills with this op, and you can't stop me. I love what he's doing right now. He's going to play short on showers. Interesting. I thought he would go heaven. I really thought he would go heaven. Unless he tries to peek showers. He may try to peek showers here. I think he's going to. He's going to try to peek showers here. Try to get an easy first kill. He's going to have the satchel next to him so he can really dart out of there as quickly as possible. It's going to go off. It's going to push him to the right. He doesn't see anybody right now. Charlotte getting a little aggressive. A little bit aggressive. So the one time Charlotte kind of steps up on site to get some kills and play a little more aggressive, you should shoot that wingman. The one time they step up to try to get some kills and be a little more aggressive on the site, they get put down, and now it's a 2v4 in favor of Catholic West. They got to make sure that they maintain that patience and let Catholic West come to them, man. They don't have to force anything. They're dominating this team. Ripley gets caught with util in his hand, and it's a 4v1, and Catholic West is going to grab one there, and they now have the operator as well. Brim has the op in his hand. Let's see if he passes it to the teammate or keeps it. Let's look at our eco here. Charlotte has tons of eco. They can full buy this. No problem there, but Charlotte definitely has to make sure they play with patience, man. I'm telling you. Charlotte got a little aggressive right there, and they paid for it. Jason playing up again, playing very aggressive. He knows he's going to get breach stunned, so let's see if he plays for that. He's breach stunned through this every single time. Jason taking aggressive angle here, but let's hope he just sits here and doesn't peek again. A teammate hopefully is able to trade for him. I believe Jacob should be able to trade if they need it, but it looks like the util is coming down on B site. It looks like it's going to be a B site push so far. Shooting at the walls, very wise. Try to get a pick or two. Breach stuns. Probably going to be pushing in here very shortly. Ryan's probably going to get some picks over here on the right side if they decide to push into C long or B long. Shooting into hookah. They lose the fight into hookah. Ryan's going to go ahead and throw some util out. He's going to blind one, and oh my gosh, I didn't even see it. A lot of picks coming down for Jason backside. Jason just wiped the whole... Oh my gosh. All right, Jason with the heck of a flank there with Jacob, and they're going to get a lot of picks down. It's 3v1 in favor of Charlotte. Jason's going to go ahead and get the last kill. I don't think I can stop watching Jason, chat. Jason's popping off. I just have to stay on him the whole time. So, 9-1, Charlotte in map 1. Remember that we do play 2 maps. There are 3 points awarded. 1 for each map victory, and then 1 point for total points scored. So, whichever team scores the most total points gets that 3rd point. So, Jason going to peek long again here on A site into showers. Or out of showers, I should say. Doesn't look like anything's there right now. Possibly a late push here. Util coming down on A site, so someone's over on A. But are they showers? Jason going to work his way back here. And decides against it. He says, no, I'm going to stay right here and wait for somebody to peek this angle with my operator. But it is a 5v4 in favor of Charlotte right now because a pick did come down. Looks like they think one is lamps. They are correct. Hits him in the shoulder, kills him. Gets rid of that one. But, hey, Jacob goes down. It's a 4v3 right now in favor of Charlotte. The nade coming down by Jason should clear most of that out. And gets a kill. And gets another. Oh, my gosh. Jason, pop off, kid. Get a 3rd for TikTok. Oh, he can't make it happen, but his teammate trades him. Dang it, Jason. Nice try, nice try, nice try. Alright, so this is the last round before the switch, so you should see Charlotte full buying everybody. Everybody that wants anything should have it. Same here for Catholic West. It is the last round, so all of your credits get destroyed, or not destroyed. They disappear after this round. We are going to be on attack after this. The thing about Valorant is once you swap sides, the game can take a turn. Because one side, maybe they're just really good at attacking or they're really good at defending. You never know. So you want to take everything in stride. Pick comes out for West Catholic. A really aggressive angle being held there by Davin. But, oh my gosh, look at this. 2. And why not a 3rd? Oh, he couldn't get the 3rd. But nice little rat there by Jacob to make that happen. And the ult coming down by Jason, but he's going to come into sight unaware of where everybody's at, and he's going to die because he didn't have anybody with him. He thinks he's in hookah right now. This is Ethan Ripley trying to clutch for his team. He's going... Oh my gosh, that TP was amazing. But he has to make a play here. His smoke is going to run out eventually. Very wise right there to use your util to try to prevent them from pushing onto the spike. But Ripley has to basically defuse here. He could half this. Good, he halved it, so he should be fine. Charlotte's going to win that round. 11-1 in the first half by Charlotte. That's really well played by Ripley right there to half it and then get off so that he can defuse spike afterwards. Right now, we're sitting on 22 kills from Jason. Wow, he told me this was his map before the game started, and he said he wanted to play this character too. So he basically set himself up to pop off right here. Really good job by Jason so far. So we have a timeout here. Timeouts are only supposed to be used for technical issues, so hopefully we can get things started back up here. They have 60 seconds until the timeout is inactive. And we will have to figure out, they're having some sort of technical difficulties. So they have 18 seconds here to figure their stuff out. Great job, Dad. Yeah. God, his name. His name is too much. Alright, so the timeout is about to expire, and we are back in action here. Charlotte deciding which site they want to push here. We don't like 5-man pushes on this team. We never really do well with 5-man pushes, so it looks like we're going to be 4-1. We're coming back. We're going to be like we're going to be pushing through hookah. And Davin's going to go long. Davin and Ryan and Ripley are going to go long. Jason, that was nuts. You're nuts. The reaction time to look away from that is something that is not to be underestimated. Brim is in smoke. His teammate's going to trade it out for him. Jacob heard the TP behind him, wisely turns around and rats behind the box to wait and see when this player leaves. He's going to hear the door open as well, so he should be able to come away with that pick. But it is a 3v2 right now in favor of Charlotte. The spike has been planted. Time is now ticking for West Catholic, and Jacob does get the pick of the guy coming out of teleporter, and we are going to go ahead and wipe that one up. It's 12-1 Charlotte. Remember that we go to 13, so as long as we win this next round, Charlotte has won map 1. So Charlotte looking to do the same push here. Jason challing Hookah with a judge. He's going to throw a grenade on a point here. He's going to get stunned by Dog. He's going to go ahead and jump his way on the point here just to chow everybody off a point. He's like, hey, I am the GOAT of this team right now. I've got 20-some kills. I'm ready to go. There's one, but he just heard that. You heard that, bud. 2v3 right now in favor of West Catholic. Gecko is sitting out there. That's one pick for Ripley. Let's see if he can clutch this one out. It's a 1v2. Spike is off, or Spike is going off right now. So time is against West Catholic. But they are going to try to defuse with Wingman. He's got to kill Wingman. He does. So Ripley right now can just play time, wait for the Sova to make a mistake. And he doesn't have to because the Sova peaks, but Ripley's just better. And Ripley clutches it out for Charlotte to go 13-1 in the first map and win. So how about that? In a must-win situation, Charlotte comes out 13-1s their opponent. Let's see the stats here. Jason with 23 kills, only 8 deaths. Jacob here with 12. Ripley with 13, Davin with 9, and also Ryan with 9. Let's be honest there, Jason just popped off. Jason was playing so well right there. 3 first bloods as well for him, 3 first bloods for Jacob. Great job by those two working together on their site. They did a really, really good job getting that one together. And my chat room is now disconnected, so that's fun. Why does that happen every time that I stream? It's definitely super annoying. All right, so Charlotte trying to make this a 2-0. We want to get as many points as we can for better playoff positioning, but I will express that Valorant is a weird game, and West can turn this around for sure. So we will have to make sure that we are ready to go here. Make sure that the kids are locked back in. A lot of patience being showed by Charlotte right there. Let's see if Catholic West decides to go with such an interesting comp again. I mean, I've never seen a team play 4 initiators before. It's kind of like a joke in comp or in the game to run like 5 straight duelists. Like it's just that was a really interesting strategy there by them. So we'll see if they try to pull that out again. All right. So both teams look to be ready right here. Never mind. West's had a PC crash. Awesome. L. That is tough. So while we wait for them to boot back up, I will kind of briefly explain what the Valorant season comes to a head at. Basically, we are playing for playoff points. Every single point that we win, every single round that we win, every single map that we win goes into our playoff points. And at the end of the season, they invite the top 20-ish teams to the state playoffs, where we basically have a giant bracket system. Every single team will fight to win the state championship in Valorant. So it's a very intense in-person experience that we are really hoping that these kids earn their way into, because it's a heck of an experience for anybody to go to. It's a lifelong thing that they will remember, and I really would like these kids to go. Some of them got to go for Overwatch, and one of them got to go for Smash Bros, but you know, I would love this team to go for Valorant and be able to experience that for themselves. It really, truly is a really incredible thing to do. So this game right now is a must-win. I had it in the go live notification. It's a must-win because we are tied for 18th right now in the state. If we win this, it could push us possibly towards that top 10. I'm not sure how high up we will go if we win this, but it'll definitely put us in the top 15, I'd like to say, and get us in a spot where we could be looking at a playoff run if we do well in our last 2 weeks at the end of the season here. So really hoping that the kids can pull this one out and finish this off, win map 2, and we can move on towards the next game next week. Alright, so I'm not sure what's going on. Not sure why this is taking so long. Oh, bathroom break. Apparently, they need to use the restroom. Now they are ready. Pee break over. Huge. Alright, we're getting into this. Charlotte going to do a similar comp before. We didn't make any subs in terms of players. We still have Jacob, Jason, Ripley, Ryan, and Davin in the game. And I believe we basically have the same comp except for we sub out to, we're going to play, Jason's going to be playing Phoenix instead of Raze, and Jacob is going to be playing Sky. Fine with that. Sky or Cypher here. Let's see which one he decides to play. I mean, to be honest with you, I could see both here. He's going to play Sky. So Charlotta's locked in. Killjoy, Gecko, Omen, Sky, Phoenix. Ready to go. This gives Charlotte a lot of flashes. Holy crap. Flashes and blinds galore for Charlotte. Let's see what kind of comp West Catholic decided to go with here. I'm very interested to see if they'll play that 4 initiator setup again. Doesn't look like they're going to. Okay, so we've got 2 sentinels, a duelist, an initiator, and a controller. Interesting. Okay, so a more normal comp here coming out from West Catholic. So perhaps maybe they underestimated Charlotte in the first one, or maybe they just had a miscommunication on their comp, but it looks like they're going to play a normal comp to begin with here. We're going to have our Omen playing Garage. That's probably who we're going to start with here. I believe Davin's going to put down his alarm bot mid-Garage to help out his Omen. Not right there, no. Oh, okay, all right, fair. He's going to be pinging for his teammate to let him know where his turret's looking. He's going to be put an alarm bot onto C Long. We have Ryan playing to the right of C Long. Sky and Phoenix. Jason and Jacob possibly thinking about peeking this right now. And let's see if they peek it and wisely back off. They're going to want to get like 1 or 2 shots in and then leave. They're not going to want to stick here and fire a whole clip because they're going to die. They're going to flash. There's not going to be anybody there. They're going to hold while Jason gets the orb. That's really smart by them. The turret is shooting, so Ripley sees the turret shooting. We do get 1 first pick comes out. Ryan goes down to the deadlock of West Catholic. They're playing C Long right now, so no sense in peeking C Long, to be honest, right now. It's a little bit of an early swarm grenade pop. Things have gotten quiet. Let's see the flank going down here. Jacob is the first in line. We'll go ahead and sit on to Jacob here. He's on Sky. He's going to be flanking here. Gets the kill. That's the spike as well. So there's a few of them on C, but the spike is down all the way back of C. And now Jason and Jacob are in a 2v3 right now to try to hold, but the deadlock walls off. They should back off from this. The deadlock has walled off her own spike. Don't peek this. There's no point. Deadlock has walled off her own spike. Charlotte has advantage here. There's only 39 seconds left. Jason does peek and get a pick. That was a dangerous peek, though. They're going to be watching Garage. The deadlock, that was just a weird wall. Oh, Sage is playing mid. They have 26 seconds. Jacob in a 1v2 situation right here. I'm not sure if both are in mid or where they are at. He gets 1 pick. He gets a 2nd pick. That's a great clutch by Jacob. Great shots. Grabs the sheriff, just in case anybody wants it. Looks like Jason wants the sheriff. I am loving the teamwork between Jason and Jacob that I am seeing. These two are playing really, really well together right now. So it looks like Charlotte is going to stick with the same thing here, I believe. Not sure what Jacob's doing. I don't know if Jacob knows what Jacob's doing. Alright, all C Long again. This is interesting. Way to dodge the blind right there. Blind comes out for him, but he does get hit by the stun of the breach, and he's going to have some rough aim there. Charlotte's going to have to play a 3v4 retake here. The blind coming out. Is West Catholic going to peek? They are going to peek it. The trade comes out. It's a 2v3 right now in favor of West Catholic. Ripley thought about TPing onto the box. He is going to get a nice pick there onto the breach of West Catholic, and he's going to TP up to box now. Oh, the blind comes out at a perfect time. The Deadlock couldn't see him. He pulls the pistol out on him and finishes it off. Why not, Ethan Ripley? Let that man cook, baby. That's Gordon Ripley. Ace for Gordon Ripley. If you haven't heard of Gordon Ripley before, this is from Overwatch season. I call him Gordon Ripley because this kid is always cooking. All right, let him cook. Butterfly, good to see you in the chat. Thanks for joining us. All right, so good util usage here by Davin, but he's not going to get his alarm bot out in time. Don't shoot the first Yoru you see, because that's usually always the clone. He wisely doesn't shoot at it again. It looks like it's another C long push. Charlotte decided to save this round for the most part. We do have one Guardian in the game, but it's Ripley because he saved his gun and was able to buy again. So Ripley has a Guardian, while the rest of his team does have pistols. Mosh pit coming out. Charlotte probably should stop using util on this because I think everybody backed off. Jason has his ult. Is he going to look to use it right here? He may. He only has a pistol, though, so if he's going to make something happen with it, he's got to be careful here. This is super aggressive by Jason. If someone was there, he could have been at a dire spot. That was super, super aggressive by Jason, and he pays for it. He's shooting a pistol, but hey, it's a pistol round, so it's a save round. So Charlotte honestly is expecting to lose this. If Charlotte would have won a pistol round, that would have been huge for them. Ripley, is he going to TP behind? He is going to TP behind. He decides to take it. He is the only one on the team with a half-decent gun. He's going to look to head tap the Deadlock. He does get the head tap out of the Deadlock. Got to watch his back, though, too. Tries to get the head tap out on the Yoru, misses the shot. Last player is Jacob, trying to get some kills. Charlotte's going to get wiped there. West Catholic takes a round. It's 2-1 Charlotte. But, hey, not the end of the world right there because that was a save round. You'll look right now under loadout. Charlotte has all Vandals ready to go. They have rifles ready. And now Charlotte can make a stand here to try to go up 3-1 on the rounds. They have to maintain their patience. I hope Jason does right here. He's probably going to peek this once, but I hope he backs right off and doesn't get himself killed here. Ryan's going to use his util, and hopefully Jason waits for the util usage. Because he doesn't have to use a flash if Ryan tells him. So Ryan's going to throw it up there. Dizzy has targets, so Jason knows that there's someone there. He gets one kill, and he should just back off after getting one kill, but he goes ahead and aggresses it. Why not? And gets killed himself, but it is a 4v3 in favor of Charlotte right now. Ripley on the latest rotate, but he is coming along for his team as well. Ryan throws the util out. Should get a one blind at least. He does get a blind, but the smoke comes down, and he is unable to see any targets. Possible rotation out now by West Catholic. It's a 3v3. Who died in their spawn? One of us died in their spawn, and I'm mad about it. Davin did. Davin, I'm mad at you. Respectfully. Looks like a rotation into garage. This is a rotation into garage. Ripley should be right here, ready to go for it. Into garage, through garage, into C now. Spike has been planted on C. It's going to be a retake scenario for Charlotte, but the Deadlock wall has cut them off from garage. The Deadlock is going to ult, but she's going to miss everybody. Util coming out by Charlotte right now, but the Omen smoke is preventing them from seeing too much. Ripley's going to be reloading as he enters his smoke, and there's one sitting in the smoke, of course. Never fails. Charlotte might just want to try to save at this point, because winning here would be very, very difficult. The dog tries to get the stun out on the Yoru. The Yoru tries to peek right, but he is left. Surprise. Breach here. Dead breach, but they're not going to have time to defuse. Charlotte gets all the kills, wipes all the guns off the map, and keeps two. But hey, West Catholic gets the round. But, hey, that's a good round by Charlotte. They got all of the guns out by West Catholic. West Catholic's going to have to buy guns, which means they're going to have to spend their money. So not the worst case scenario for Charlotte. But Charlotte has to save. 2-2 right now. So Charlotte has to really focus on their fundamentals right now. They got to remember what Valorant's all about. They got to play super patient, not peek out on anything too aggressively. All right, they have to let West Catholic come to them. They're ratting right now on garage door to try to see if somebody comes through this. I like this play. Playing for a retake and ratting. Let's see if Davin catches anybody here rotating through garage. I don't think anybody has pushed through garage once yet, so I'm not sure if anybody will now, but if they do, it'd be a heck of a time for Davin. He should be able to get a kill here. C is open right now. I'm not sure if West Catholic has figured it out. That was risky. And it just gave you away. So the player on the other side of this door right now is suspicious now that there is a KJ in garage, so he is going to go ahead and back off from that and go ahead and play long. Another player approaches, probably doesn't know a KJ's here. Let's see if he can get a pick here. I don't think the Yoru knows. The Yoru's going to back off wisely for his team. Davin's not going to get a pick here. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Ripley, who's on point, popping off. Ripley gets 2. Why not? Get a third. Get a third. He gets a third, and he looks back. He can't get the 4th. But Ripley put in work on that site right there. Ripley's got 10 kills right now. West Catholic takes the lead, 3-2. Charlotte has to start locking it in right now. They got to go back to fundamentals here. They got to think about what they're doing. They have moved Ripley to alone on A site. Jason is playing garage. Looks like they're playing heavy C and B. Ripley hopefully can get out of there if it is an A push. But it looks to be a C push through garage. Yoru is ulted right now in Ryan's face. Not sure where the Yoru came out of his ult at. He came out of his ult up in garage, but he's going to get picked by Jason. Jason popping off for his team right now. Davin's sitting on C site still, waiting for a push. It's a 5v3 in favor of Charlotte. Charlotte has tons of time here. Jason, this is terrifying. What are you doing? You're so nuts at this game, but watching you gives me anxiety. He's going to aggress through garage door here, it looks like. Maybe. Thinking about it. Peeks out once. Peeks out twice. Time is on your side. You don't have to peek that. Not sure why we are. Little things like that are coachable. That's why I point them out on VOD. And I know they don't take it personally. They know that they need to be coached up. That's what we're here for. That was an unwise peek. Alarm bot has gone down in garage. So possibly could be a push on a C site or B site. We're not really sure yet. But there's 13 seconds left. Looks like turret has gone down. And Davin gets 1 kill before he goes down, but he does go down. But it is a 3v2 retake right now. There's a deadlock and a brim alive for West Catholic. Charlotte has the advantage here. They should be able to retake this site and do fairly well. He's going to TP right into an enemy. It's going to be Ryan that comes away with a pick, and then Jacob gets the other pick. Ripley played bait right there. Charlotte's going to defuse. They're going to take it. 3-3. Tie ball game. Patience is the name of the game. Play numbers advantages and play time. That's all you do in Valorant to win the game. And every now and again, you got to clutch and pop off when your team does make the mistakes. You do those 3 things well, you're going to win a lot of Valorant games. So, sitting for alts right now, we are sitting on 2 alts. Charlotte has 2 alts. Ripley used his to TP. Looks like Jason used his to drone. I missed it. But we do have some ult economy right here. We are close to some other ults as well. Breach is going to go ahead and throw his ult out there and attack onto A site. The plant is going down already. The peek and the nice headshot by Jason. He tries to flash around the corner and hits the corner, though, and flashes himself. He has no more flashes left. He's going to have to make a play here with just shots and determination alone. Checks behind the box. There is nobody, but the spike has not been planted. That is a key factor in this fight right now, that the spike is not ticking, and Charlotte's going to go ahead and wipe West Catholic off of the map and take round 7 for themselves. 4v3 right now. Charlotte takes the lead. Sorry for the creaky chair. This thing needs some WD-40 for sure. So it looks like Charlotte right now is going to full buy. They don't have tons of money to go around, right? You can see that Jason there has 0 credits left over after he buys, but they are going to force buy here. Try to keep this momentum going. They've won 2 rounds in a row. Let's see if they can win a 3rd. Jason peeks out on mid. He sees one. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, he's going to flash and peek again. Try to get some kills to the wall. Nothing to have there, but hey, Jacob takes a pick out on C long too. It's a 5v3 in favor of Charlotte. Now Charlotte really just doesn't have to peek. They just have to play their sights. But Jason gets aggressed on the garage. He needs to back off that. Holy macaroni and cheese. Jason's going to ult wisely to get a pick. And he's going to aggress this because he's in his ult form. Why not? He's going to try to get the last pick. The deadlock is on garage door. Let's see if who's going to get this pick right now. Charlotte is just fiending and feasting for it. Jason puts the fire down just to prevent his teammate from getting the kill before he does, but Jason doesn't aggress through. The kill comes out for a different one of his teammates. All right, now for ults, we have 3. Jason used his right there. Ripley's coming up on his again. We also have Jacob, we have Davin, and we have Ryan's ults. So 5-3 right now in favor of Charlotte. Ult economy is looking good for Charlotte. Their credits are looking pretty decent as well. They have credits to go around. Got to be careful about these peaks right here. These peaks are fine if you win it. If you lose, it sucks. Don't peek that again. No, bad. Just back off. Thank you. Jason flashes before he peeks. That I'm definitely okay with. So, first pick comes out in favor of Charlotte. Jason gets the first one, flashes and wisely peeks after his flash to get the first pick. A pick comes down for West Catholic onto Ryan, but Ripley go ahead and trades it. So it's a 4v3 right now in favor of Charlotte. Onto A site, perhaps. There is some util being used. West Catholic could be pushing out here. It looks like they are. The breach gets a kill, but gets traded out by Jacob. 3v2 right now for Charlotte. There's one directly under Jacob right now. You can hear it. The Killjoy ult is coming out by Davin. That's a great ult by him to put some pressure onto West Catholic, but West Catholic knows the counter to that. They're just going to brim ult that away. That KJ ult no longer has any matter in anybody's mind, but that's okay because Charlotte doesn't need it. They're going to go ahead and wipe West Catholic off the site, defuse the spike, and take round 9 for themselves. 6-3 Charlotte, seemingly with some momentum here. Davin juggling guns, deciding which skin he wants to use on West Catholic. Oh, we have a tie in terms of kills right now. Jason and Ripley are tied for kills. Let's see who comes out on top with this one. Brim smokes off C. There is one C long in front of Davin right now, and that aggressive peek that I talked about in mid does finally bite Charlotte. We lose one mid, and now B is going to be wide open for an attack. The Sage Wall did come down from West Catholic, and there is one on site right now. The blind comes down from Ripley. Ripley's going to TP onto site, and he's going to follow up this ult and try to get the pick on the, who is this back here? Sage. Sage goes down. Great ult combo and work there by Ripley and Ryan to get that kill. But the picks come through for West Catholic. And West Catholic's in a 2v3 right now. All set up by that early loss of our player on B. And I'm not sure who that was that got picked on B, but you got to be careful with that. When it works, it's good. But when it doesn't, it hurts your team a lot. The pick comes through by Ripley. Nice headshot by him on Garage. Ryan's aggressing onto C. They're going to be playing C long on this. Probably just playing for the defuse. One is C long Cubby. He's going to smoke it off. And she tries to... What? He was so far out of that. What? I'm mad. I'm writing a strongly worded email to Riot Games for that one. Because I don't know how he got caught by that. On my screen, it looked like the center of that ult was at least 5 meters in front of him, but I could be wrong. I'll have to watch that one back, but I'm mad. I can tell you that. Let's watch that aggressive B peek, though. Let's see if Charlotte decides to do it again. Please don't do it without at least some util. We don't really have to peek this whatsoever. We're giving West Catholic a chance at a free pick if we do it. Wise to smoke it off, though. There is... Ooh. Sorry about that, chat. Long week. There is some footsteps on B main. Jason does see one mid. He's on to Garage right now. He's going to peek the alarm bot, and he's going to blind. That guy's dead no matter what he does, but he's going to go ahead and get 2 picks out of it. Why not? 5v2 in favor of Charlotte because Davin's going over here, getting another pick to make it a 5v1. Spike is down on C, so let's go over to Davin here because C has to be where they try to go because Spike is right there. He's going to go ahead and grab that Araxis Vandal. That's my favorite Vandal in the game. That thing is so pretty. Charlotte just has to sit on C here. They have to sit on Spike. They could chill. They could wait. They shouldn't even peek this. They should literally make this guy run up and try to grab Spike and then just literally full spray and destroy him. Don't give him picks here. Don't donate guns.
30 seconds left.
Stim comes out. Oh, no, it's not the stim, Mr. Rad. That would be Deadlock Wall. Nice. Davin with a nice headshot to end that one off. Charlotte goes up 7-4. I'm seeing some really good things that Charlotte is doing. We still have some things to work on, definitely, but Charlotte looking like they're going to be proud of themselves after this one for how much they've improved and what they've decided to do with this. Jason had an op, and I didn't see it. Gosh dang it. Oh, my gosh. Ryan just saw the whole team right in front of him. Ryan right here kind of spraying down. He shouldn't peek that for so long. He's going to back off and play with his team onto point. He's got 12 bullets left in his gun. Let's see if he decides to reload here. His wingman gets stunned, but the spike's going to go down right in front of Ryan. They should rally around that spike right now. It's a 5v2 in favor of Charlotte, and the spike is down on A site. Ryan's got it. He's going to grab his wingman back. I think both of them are long, so let's see. Jacob might be able to get the picks here. He's going to rat this instead of peeking. I like that. Both Charlotte on both sides can just rat this off. Pick comes through for West Catholic. 3v2 in favor of Charlotte. They have no idea that Ripley's here. All right, huge. Good win for Charlotte. Charlotte goes up 8-4. Had to go home, but I'm here to support. Come on, Royce. I hope everything's okay for you, buddy. Thanks for coming back. So 8-4 in favor of Charlotte right now. Things are going well. But we now are switched to attacker side, so Charlotte is going to have to plant the spike and try to make it explode. Try to play that time, make sure it goes off. Ryan is going to be carrying spike for us. He has an ability where he doesn't have to actually be planting in order for him to plant. So he's going to have that spike all the time. He's going to peek out of window here on B main. Doesn't see anybody, so he's going to go ahead. He does see one back of sight. I believe that was Brim. Util being used by Ryan to try to get a blind out. He's going to go ahead and plant. Is that going to kill Wingman being in the fire? It isn't. Lucky. Shots coming through. Charlotte doesn't have to play in B main to defend B plant, but it looks like they're choosing to remain in B to defend it. But they are going to get a couple of picks out here. Deadlock is the only one left. I believe she is on elbow in between B and A here. Possibly rotating all the way around. She doesn't have time. Yeah. She doesn't have time. She's going to be there. Ripley realizing he doesn't have to peek that. She doesn't have time, guys. You can just back off. Yep. They're just going to... Or not. Oh, it's last round. What am I talking about? Ripley, you're smarter than me. Good job. Last round, basically all their creds get wiped anyway, so it doesn't matter if they die, so he just stayed there. But Charlotte goes up 9-4. So again, it goes to 13, so Charlotte needs 4 more rounds to seal this one out. We want to seal this one out as well as we can. We want that point advantage too to get that 3rd extra playoff point. We are sitting at 6 playoff points right now. We've won 4 maps, and we've also got 2 points off of having more round wins than the other teams. So Charlotte looking to make that happen. Or what? Wait, that wasn't last round. Why did he choose to die there? I'm so confused. Jason throwing the fire out. He's going to aggress through the smoke, but there is one sitting in smoke waiting for him. Sky with the flash in her hand decides not to. Jacob looking for picks off of point here. 3v3. Someone is Heaven. Gets a pick out on Ryan. The flash comes through. The Brim is there. The Yoru's there as well. Getting picked by Jacob. Nice kills by him. It's a 1v1 right now. He knows she's sewers. He can just sit back and play back. And he knows it. He's going to flash. She didn't have it. He's going to get the kill. Really well played by Jacob right there. Are we being toxic? So Charlotte is throwing guns on purpose and putting themselves in a bad credit situation. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm really not happy with it. I don't care how much ahead we are or how comfortable we are. I do not care. We are not going to be that kind of team. That's ridiculous. It is a 4v5. Wait. So we did lose one off window. So Charlotte's playing super slow right now, trying to get some of those picks back. They are going to get some of those picks back. That's a good job by them, realizing that they got to slow it down a little bit here. Let's see if there is an opening on C site. Ryan is sort of walking his way up C long. He's going to try to go ahead and plan. He's going to use his util to make sure that people can't peek his wingman. He's going to use all of his util to get out of sight here. He is on site, and plant is going down. KJ needs to start rotating towards plant right now to help his team out, because now Sky is possibly in a 1v2 right now, but he's going to get the kill on the Sage, and let's see where the deadlock is at. Davin still milling around in B garage. He does hear one, though. Perhaps he knew she was there all along. She is going to be going through B link into C. Davin could be working to get to C long right now, which is where they should be playing because they can see this spike from C long. And perhaps Sage deciding, or Deadlock deciding to save. Nope, she's going to peek out. She's going to get a pick off Charlotte. And Charlotte's going to back off of this. So is the Deadlock. Deadlock's going to... Oh, the Deadlock dies. She did not get out of that. Yes, finish the job. Just because you're up 10-4 doesn't mean you can throw guns away for fun. That will be addressed. I'll tell you that right now. Not going to be that kind of team. Turret going down mid to get them some intel on mid. Jason's going to lurk on backside of A here. A long. The whole team is kind of over here C long, though. They're going to present C long and then wisely rotate off of it. They decided that that was not the push for them, so they're going to look for something else here. Look for an opening possibly at B. They're going to peek out B window here. Nothing to be had so far. Oh, they get one pick off Garage. That's a heck of a shot by Jason. Good job, kid. Flash going out to clear the rest of Garage. He does it well. He has his ult in his pocket right now. Picks coming out backside of mid here. It looks like one of them lurked through our spawn, but the trades come through. It's a 4v3 right now in favor of Charlotte. More picks coming through in terms of Charlotte. Charlotte's going to go ahead and plant on the C site here. Wingman's going to plant spike for them. Ult comes out from Charlotte to try to identify where the last few players are. Looks like Ripley's on both of them here. They are both where Ripley is at. Ripley is going to back off from this. Wise. Very smart to play with your team in this situation. Don't give them 1v1s. He has took that coaching well. Jacob now backing off to his team as well. All of these guys should be playing together. Don't give a 1v1. One enemy remaining. Ripley gets both picks. I should have been watching Ripley. Gosh darn it. Match point 12-4 right now. Charlotte wins the next one. They're going to wipe both maps for West Catholic, and they're going to come away with 3 playoff points here. But we got to finish the job, make sure that we get this last playoff point. So Charlotte looking to snuff out any resistance that West Catholic puts up here and come away with the win. 20 kills right now for 2 of our players. Ripley and Jason have 20. Jacob could get 20 here. All he's got to do is ace. No big deal. Stuns coming out mid. Looks like Jason's just running up here with his ult. I love this right now. He gets 1 pick. It's a 5v4 in favor of Charlotte right now. He does see one last one. He gets a pick on that before he goes back. He's going to go back to his ult very safely. Oh, but nobody was watching his back. And he does get picked off on mid, but the trade comes through. It's a 4v2 for Charlotte right now. Ryan's going to use his ult to try to stun anybody coming in from enemy spawn. There is no one to get ulted. 3v2 right now in favor of Charlotte. Each of them holding their respective angles here. Missed shot there by Jacob. He's going to be in a death grip right now, but we're going to win the game off of it. Charlotte's going to go ahead and wipe both maps, win the game. That's a good job by Charlotte right there. A really good game played. They have learned a lot, and that was a must-win game for Charlotte, and they come away with a really convincing one. 13-4 in the second map, and I believe, if I'm wrong, 13 was it 1 in the first map? But anyways, regardless of the score, very convincing on our side. Great job by the kids. 22 picks by Jason, 21 picks by Ripley, 16 picks by Jacob, 10 picks by Davin, and then 9 picks by Ryan. So a great job all around for the kids. They are going to improve to 3-2 and put themselves in a position to make the state playoff, put themselves in a position. They still got to earn their way in. Still got 2 games left on the season. We definitely can't stop improving. We have to get better every single practice, every single game to make sure that we are ready to go when it comes time to make the run at state playoffs, okay? So I appreciate everybody coming in here, watching the stream, hanging out with me, tolerating me talking through your earbuds, and thank you for watching. Charlotte improves to 3-2. We will see you next week, same day, same time. Go Orioles.